All right, there you go. Okay. Good job.
Sorry, I just ran up the stairs. First baby. Very exciting. Did your water break yet? No.
Do you have a bowel movement daily? Do you go doo-doo every day? Does she go poo-poo every day? Yeah, when was the last time?
Okay. Do you feel like you need to push?
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
Okay. Get everything ready then. Alright, so we're gonna put your legs in these, okay? And then when you feel the contraction, you're gonna push, okay?
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's okay.
It's coming.
Get this one and we'll scoop your butt back up. Okay.
Somebody find me some boots, please. That's not private.
Mama, will you tie her up?
And betadine and lidocaine.
Yeah, we brought. After this one, we're gonna roll you back a little bit, okay? Good job, Mama. Good job. You can do it. You can do it.
Don't worry about that. Not ready for this one, sorry.
I'm gonna lay this head down just a little bit, okay? Sorry. We're gonna have to scoop up just a little bit. That one gone, sweetie? Almost.
Okay, when you want to push, okay, you can go ahead and push, okay? Now, we're gonna have to hold her legs and stuff.
You already have it every hook. Oh, so sorry.
No, I don't.
Oh, here it is.
So you're gonna put your hands behind your legs, like this, shoulders forward. So right here, yep.
When you
And,
push, yeah.
and then take a deep breath, and you're gonna push down here, okay? When you have the contraction. Oh, now? Okay, go ahead and push.
So if you can't tuck your chin to your chest, push out your bottom.
See if we can do it on call. I should do it to burst all over everybody.
Face shield on like normal.
Oh, maybe. Pretty good. Okay, let's open up her legs a little bit.
Relax your legs open a little bit.
Okay, push right here. Push, 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 push.
Yuka, sweetie.
Yeah.
Try to relax your legs just a little bit.
Yeah, open up, yes.
There you go.
Even more. Keep pushing.
Yuka. And then if you can't tuck your chin to your chest, curl around your baby. That contraction gone is probably gone.
Need a lot of patience.
Now just slow deep breaths and breathe. Just wait for this next contraction. And then we'll try to do 3 big pushes with each contraction.
Big medicine, okay?
Good job. Power. Yeah.
After you get it set.
Push, 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 push,
Good job.
Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Good, 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 good.
Okay. Relax your legs open. Relax your legs open.
Is that right? Can I get a kiwi? Okay. Don't open it yet, but just get it out.
Slow.
Okay. Okay, push, 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 push,
Go hard,
push, push,
Yuka.
push,
In your
push,
bottom, in your bottom.
push, push,
Everything
push,
you got.
push,
Hold on,
push,
breath
push,
in.
push.
Excellent,
Excellent,
go. Hard, go hard, go hard.
excellent,
Good job, good job.
Go, 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 go,
That's
go,
the way,
go,
that's the
go,
way.
go.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
Not sure if she should close her legs or open her legs.
No. Sometimes they
Yeah,
say
exactly,
close.
exactly. Go push, 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 push.
Excellent. Right there,
Very
right there,
good
right
job.
there.
Good job.
Good job, Yuka. Come on, come on, good job, sweetie.
Excellent, excellent.
Push Yes, right into it, Marla. You got it, you got it. Good job. Big breath and go. Come on, take a deep breath and go. That's the way.
There you
That's
go.
the
Go,
way.
go.
Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Good job. Excellent. Keep pushing. Push. I don't know if that's worse or better.
It's fine.
That's the
All
way.
right, there you go. Okay.
Felix na. Felix na.
Good job. Good job. Yes, cry.
Sawyer Grove.
He's Dwight. Do you want to clamp?
No, he was able. Just get a warm blanket, Marley. Sorry. I'm gonna do a quick rub.